recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay.
Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Okay, ready?
We've got to wedge that, huh?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, zoom. Coming. Now.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the curl.
6'6", bullet high.
Check.
Lightning. Fire.
On second and 10, it's Minshew. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
41 Mike.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, baby.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Down.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
41. Hey, orbit.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. I got you.
Now Leonard Fournette.
Get there.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Come on,
and the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check 31. Check 31.
Ready.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Open man is Westbrook complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Set 50, plant.
Hey, check. Watch out.
Let's go.
They'll run with Fournette. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
You don't want no problems with me.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense. Because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Hey, tight end's right.
Maybe not so much in the second half. As some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go
it's
now.
Been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Screen. Watch the screen. Whip.
Hey. High 7.
41. Mike, 41. I know he ain't got it. 41 Mike. Right.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Willing to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's right now for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Take you to school. Why?
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
To throw again on second down. Minshew. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Here we go.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Minshew.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got? What you got, Heavy?
Completes it to
What you got,
Lee.
Heavy? Give me some.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal
Ready,
line at the 3.
15
They're
line.
able to convert
15
on
line.
third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
At about
Here
the
we go.
23-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 23-yard line.
What's that?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
You can't block me. Slam. Hey, 31. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Don't take. Spell. Deuce.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check.
55.
Watson now to throw. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Lay down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Quad. Check 4.
Play action for Miller. Now Watson. He's going to look deep, end zone for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 3. Check.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of
And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Let's go one more.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. He rifles one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Where's the set? 19!
Mike, 44.
59, 59.
Run, lost the run.
Another timeout.
On first down, Watson. He sets to fire deep. That's going to be caught. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 49 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Check.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Vincent Smith, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board in this first quarter. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out. Like what's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 26-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
What we got? Check 50.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Check 41.
Protein spill.
Kill.
Bravo.
Kill.
Ready.
They'll try to throw forward with Minshew. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Come on, set. 80 weapon. 8 read.
Watch the run. Hey, watch the edge.
Hey, Foxtrot. Let's go.
Minshew, 1st and 10.
Hey, pick your game up.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Every day. Any day.
Hey, Charlie.
41's coming. 41's
Get it.
Minshew sets to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. That's it. I'm coming.
From the gun, here's Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, cover a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Yeah, baby.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third and goal.
So backed up to the 6 now. Third and goal.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
A shotgun snap for Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We play to win. Let's go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Baby.
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Second and 6.
Let's go now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Coming this way. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Big Rivers.
On the run, it's Fournette. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to. But I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
That one goes for 8 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
They'll run on first down. Jarrett. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Woo-hoo. Check 26, check 26.
General West.
Crunch.
Hey, lock it.
Check nickel.
Now.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Let's go.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Ready.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
Check 4. Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
61, matchbox lights.
Watch the pass. Check 99.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
That's what I'm talking about.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, wahoo!
41 Mike.
Here's Minshew. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Ready?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
He's crashing.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready?
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They come out here in the eye. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 3rd down and goal now. And this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop.
Let's put that
and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. He's an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Hey, get in the weight room.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Watson on target here to Fuller. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43.
Check hot route. Hot.
Texans first down.
Kill.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, 54.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Watch QB jump. 59. Watch QB jump. Fuck Bose and Mike. Down, let's go.
To the air yet again. Watson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Speak River.
On 2nd and 9, Minshew. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
After the interception, here's Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. Typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
We're set. 19.
Watch run.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just happen to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Mike's 50.
Check.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. He finds his target, Fuller. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Watson hands to Miller on the draw. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Watson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Don't say nothing.
He goes to use you. Becomes a me, it's me.
That's 55. Mike 50.
Here's Watson operating from the gun. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Let's go, baby.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Off play action, it's Minshew. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative. They got the field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, let's no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
Let's
Watson
go, baby.
hitting
Let's
Fuller
go.
with a big one. 53 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
General, West, 36, 36. 55.
Hey, no timeout.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
24, watch 24.
Got him, go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson steps away. And this results in 6. Touchdown.
Nice job, bro.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown, baby.
And the Texans push further out in front.
This was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Come on, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
Here we go.
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here. This is Fournette. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Recon, 132 fighter. Now.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
Hey, Alpha.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Watson on 1st down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Oh, yeah, that's a score on you.
DeAndre Hopkins. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Chopper.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football
I'm
again.
gonna hit you
You're going to
all
take care
day,
of it,
baby.
but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Pilot,
The
64,
last run
win.
got 3.
18
Now
Gator.
here's 2nd and 7.
Shift! Watch the shift! Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Ready to go. Right up.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow.
10-2 stuff. 6-6. Bullet
You're a
hot.
nice guy. That was kind of
Hey,
savage.
orbit.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
51's the mic, 51's the mic. Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go.
Hey. High 7. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will get him 1 closer. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A huge play there for Houston. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get this. Watch safety green.
Out of the gun, Watson letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield.
Yeah, good job, O.
This one might be coming
That's
back.
the way to make it spin, baby. That's the way to make it spin.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
High 59.
Mike,
To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
ready for this, man.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Check. Here it comes. Joker.
High 54.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the post.
That's what I do.
41's golf, golf.
Check.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see next.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
There we go.
A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Greystone travel. Deep rip.
Fournette. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
Mike, 41.
Now Minshew.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 30, the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, that's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there, they can run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Check curls. Watch the
Again, it's Miller. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Texans 48, Jaguars 48.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Defense.
They had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're not in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hey, guys, I got
Work
15.
to be done here on 2nd
Yeah.
and 16 after the sack.
Single.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. That one complete to Hill. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
5.
Fournette, a first down carry. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette, very slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Set. 10 Lobo.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight.
Hey, Echo.
Don't let him breathe.
Go.
From the 35 on second down, Minshew. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On first down, it's Miller. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
47. 19.
44. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Texans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, Watson. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
We play to win. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? because once they threw the interception and finished.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35. Yard line.
Pick. That's our ball. Going the other way.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeout in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back.
Come on.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd down, Presley. Oh, and they had him stopped short of the first, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Double tight, double tight. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down, 4 down.
Let go.
And they will take a knee here.
Bridgewater on the keeper.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Houston, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And then
honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennial. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now.